I've heard of accountants, and that's kind of like what accountants do now. They handle people's money. Like, my mother lost money from some dumb accountant. But stockbroker like that, like, I feel like it's really rare.
I feel like they don't have the phones on the floor anymore, that it's a bunch of people sitting at home on their computers now.
They don't have the cachet.
What is the stock exchange?
They don't have, like, the importance of the cachet they used to have. They used to be, people, like, used to have to depend on those guys. You know, so you got sharked. Now it's like, you don't really need that. You can, you know, invest your own stuff and do everything from your computer now. You don't need that guy. I mean, you can have an advisor, a stock advisor, or a, you know, things like that, but I just feel like it's less prominent, I guess. But yeah, I just pictured Tommy picturing the movie Wolf of Wall Street, and I'm like, that's just not, you know, I think there's way more used car salesmen or car salesmen that come home who are like, fuck me. You know, we kind of did some shit like that at Triton, Troy.
What do you mean?
You know, our sales job at Triton.
Every day. Oh yeah.
It was very similar to Wolf of Wall Street on a smaller scale.
Oh yeah, like like being in the office selling, or it makes me think of there's a couple scenes in Sopranos. If you remember, it's like season 2, I think, when Christopher gets involved in the webbistics, like the phone, like the stock sales, and they just beat the crap out of a guy because he sells the wrong product. That's pretty much what we did. Like, no, supposed to be selling the ovens this week.
That's awesome.
Gotta get the oven numbers up.
Gotta get the oven numbers up.
Wolf of Wall Street, where Matthew McConaughey is going like, you know, like. I love that scene. That is like, I love that scene.
You know why you love that scene? Can you see my video, Tommy?
Yeah, I can see
it reminds you of your childhood. Ready? Watch.
Thanks, Joe. Thanks for calling me retarded.
I'm kidding, Tommy. You're not retarded.
Man, I was gonna go with the masturbation route on that one.
That's so fucked up, guys.
He legitimately asked me, like, how many times do you masturbate? And he's like, 2 or 3 times. He's like, I'll get it to 5.
Well, Tommy, you don't at all. So it's like, you're fucked. You ain't getting. I'd never hire you to sell shit at my place. This guy don't jerk off. The fuck is that? I don't trust anybody that doesn't jerk off. Fuck you. You're not working for me.
Hey, when I meet the lucky lady, that just means it's gonna be like
yeah. When you meet the lucky lady, she's gonna be disappointed.
Either that, or he's gonna shoot her into the wall.
Like Tom.
The lucky lady is the one that gets out of Tommy's basement.
By the way, this is just some. Oh my god.
I don't have a basement. Joe has a basement.
Is that what you tell the officer? You can search anywhere, officers. I don't have a basement.
I'm in an apartment building.
Oh, perfect cover. You just put him in another apartment. Who lives in 54C? I don't know.
What's that rotten smell, sir? Oh, that's nothing. That's my neighbor.
Oh, that's my neighbor's whore of a wife. Jesus.
Or at least used to be a wife.
People wanted me to do something weird tonight for a certain donation, so I've decided. I came up with the $11 classic $11 PayPal donation, or whatever you use. The $11 donation tonight. I will have a Tommy orgasm every single time. An orgasm for Tommy every single time someone donates the $11 tonight. So people wanted me to.
I hope all the poor fans are watching tonight.
I'm sorry. I hope all the poor fans are watching tonight. Somebody asked me to do one, and that's what I came up with, a Tommy orgasm for the $11 donation. We'll play, and then I will give Tommy. Tommy, I will perform for you my impression of what it would sound like if you made me come. Can you believe that?
Okay.
What if you made me come?
So just to check, the fan request was do something weird for a donation tonight. That was just the general.
Well, they were like, can you do something weird tonight for a certain donation? And then I was like, what does that mean? And I was like, all right, well, I'll think of something. And that's what I thought of. They said that was acceptable, but I didn't know what the amount was. Now I know.
I'll be hoping for a show of dick, but you know that. Yeah, I guess that works too. Yeah,
you know, as I look at that picture, do you think that the car would have been a little more corroded, you know, over the years? It's been since the 80s.
Are you talking about the Ghostbusters picture? You jumped into a completely different topic. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
I just saw the picture and I just thought of it. Sorry.
But when you say that car, like nobody knew what you were talking about, so you have to.
My bad.
You have to.
My father says I do that all the time.
Yeah, you do. You have to be like, well, Joe, you know, I'm just looking at this Ghostbusters car from the trailer now. You know, then everybody knows what you're talking about. But I knew what you were talking about.
My father's Tommy, you do that all the time. I say, what? You start talking about something and I don't know what you're talking about.
You know what it is in your head, you know what you're looking at, and so you just start going off of that. But it's like, you got to remember that no one else knows what you're talking
about. That's the same exact problem Ken and I have. That's why Ken and I blow up at you from time to time. It's because you're not paying attention. You're not listening. We could be saying something totally different. You just walk in on it. Just, you're not as about as your dad.
I'm a dickhead.
Yeah, you just gotta pay more attention.
Did you just say whoopsie?
That's what I heard.
I heard whoopsie. I heard whoopsie. Did you say whoopsie?
Oh, now he's watching Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, oh yeah.
he forgot to lock the basement.
Man, you're a mess.
Yes, I just said oopsie.
Yeah, that's what you say after you jizz. In the wrong guy. No, but what the fuck was I gonna say? Shit, my whole fucking train of thought got completely derailed. Let me play the donations. Fuck it. Super Chat Party. What's up, Bry Guy?
How about spill the peas?
Yo, let's spill the peas. How about spill the peas? Bry Guy, what the hell is Bry Guy talking about?
I'm not sure he knows.
I have no idea what that means. I mean, I'm down. Yeah, we'll never hear that one for a while. We might, actually. We heard it a couple weeks ago on Monetize This, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, shout out to Vikings fan for that one.
No, come on. It wasn't him. Oh, yeah, that's right.
No, but he was the victim of it.
But who was the guy that donated? That's the important thing.
Subchat MK11 gameplay looks badass. The fatalities are brutal and F Tommy's corpse.
F Tommy's corpse is back apparently. Thank you ADTR. What's up ADTR? Yeah, dude. I only saw Baraka's, I think it was, earlier. Maybe I got that. I think it was his. And that looks sick, dude. I think he ripped someone's face off. And then, like, he did all kinds of other shit after that and then ate their brain. Maybe I get the wrong guy, but ADTR, thanks for the $5.
Did he have big swords on his arms?
Yeah,
his hands?
it was Baraka, yeah.
That's Baraka.
I was like, God damn it, dude. He just ate his fucking... Like, after everything, it was like overkill. And then he ate his brain on top of everything. Super Jack.
Comb your hair, Tommy. Looks like a gerbil's nest.
It does look fucked up. You know, but all that grease cooking up, you know?
Even in the first Mortal Kombat trailer, when Raiden was beating the crap out of fake Scorpion, like, kneeing him in the head, like, it was like, oh shit, it really is fucked.
Yeah.
Like, it's brutal.
Like, they really went to a different level than, like, I want to say, remember Mortal Kombat? Was it Mortal Kombat 10? Like, yeah, that was before 11. But I remember when that came out, that, like, they've gone to another level since that game. You can see it.
It's like it really elevates it. I mean, there's a difference between just two guys fighting in a video game, you know, when you see, like,
Oh, shit.
Hi, guys. Just wanted to say the new Ghostbusters probably will suck. Oh, and BTW Tommy, two things. First, why do you have an obsession with Chris Farley? Resurrect him? Do you want to fuck him? Kidnap him? And second, fuck Tommy's fake racist corpse.
Oh my god.
I'm not racist, okay?
The sense of morality went evil on you, yeah. Yeah, no, Tommy's not really.
He said you were a fake racist, actually. He said, fuck your fake racist corpse.
Yeah.
Looks like Derek Melcher was the one who dropped that bomb a couple weeks ago.
Derek Melcher, thank you. I really wanted to remember who it was who dropped, I mean, goddamn $200. That was awesome. Thank you, Derek. That was on Monetize This. We'll be live on Monetize This tomorrow night at 11 p.m. over on my other channel, youtube.com/Joe Cronin Show. Make sure you guys are here tomorrow night at 11 p.m. We just starting tonight. You know, I'm thinking about, I'm officially a hick. I went to the store and I bought firewood. So I'm ready to go, man. I mean, I grew up like that, you know what I mean, in New Hampshire and shit. So, like, I remember that as a kid, you know, but this is funny to buy.
Just wait until
firewood.
this snowstorm. You'll have some branches come down and shit, and you'll have your own firewood for next time.
Oh, Joe, if you buy wood, that doesn't necessarily make you a hick.
Yeah, buying wood in the store is the opposite. That makes you like a city slicker. Like, I gotta go down to the market and buy some of the wood.
Nah, because no, dude, the city I'm from, nobody would go buy wood. You know?
Yeah, it's well, if you're heck, you go chop down your own wood. You go get
I'm like,
buys wood.
well, I guess it's like, yeah, if you're a major hick, you're chopping your own wood, right? But like, still buying wood is even. See, that seems like hick to me. Because where I'm from, nobody fucking, like, hey, what did you get at the store? Oh, I bought some firewood. You'd be like, what the fuck? Like, fire? For a fire? You're going to have a, don't you
even go, like Home Depot?
Don't you have heat in your house? What are you, fucking weird? Like, dude, nobody.
Maybe it's just me, but to me it seems like a middle of the upper class thing to do. Like, oh, you know, I'm going to go spend $10 on a little 3 logs of firewood.
You know what? I did it because, luckily, first of all, it was $8. But second of all, I did it because we really didn't have much, and there's a lot of sticks out back to cook. But, you know, I don't know if I'm not going to cook them. I'm going to put them on fire. But, you know, just in case the storm gets nuts. But here's the other thing. My fireplace has not been, I'm out of money at this point. My fireplace has not been inspected. So I don't know what the fuck. Yeah, I'm a lazy hick. It's a lazy hick. I did the first thing is lazy hick. But the next thing, see, there's no way to chop wood, though. You know what I mean? No trees fallen yet. By the way, that tree behind us falls, we're fucking dead. But there's no tree. You know, I only have 3 trees in my yard. So
you just gotta find the guy in the neighborhood that sells it. The only time I ever buy wood, it's from somebody that's selling it. Like down near my dad's house, there's somebody a couple blocks around that has it out front. Or whenever I go on vacation, there's always people around up in New Hampshire. Like. Yeah. People just have a box out front with wood. And you go, dude, and drop a couple dollars in the box.
If they tear down this, if they ever take this tree down behind my house, because I'm gonna have someone look at it in the summertime. If they come here and they take this tree down, do you know how much fucking firewood I'm gonna have forever? Like,
good amount.
Like I don't even know what the longevity on wood that's chopped is. Because you know what I mean? If like in 3 years the wood.
You gotta keep it up, keep it dry and stuff. It'll stay fine. You just gotta keep it covered.
Oh, yeah, I've got shit in the backyard that's 5-6 years old from when we first bought the house and chopped down our trees, and they just burn a lot quicker and hotter.
Yeah.
It's like throwing the last coal into the train before they hit 88 miles an hour.
the sense of morality just goes, look into the chimney. I know. I don't want to light the house on fire, you know. So I want to have a guy inspect the chimney. But I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I guess I used to have one when I was a kid, and one time we had to have the flue changed because things were catching on fire or something. So I thought about it. Yeah, so like this thing hasn't been cleaned in who knows when. You know, who knows when the fuck? I don't know.
You know, just get the chimney sweep. Have the guy come clean it out. He's probably well versed enough around chimneys that he can tell you if something's fucked up.
Literally their job. Chip chip cheerio.
Well, the other thing about it is like I mean, this guy said cheaper to get a heater, but I mean that's not. I have 2 heaters. I got 2 free heaters because my mother works at a company that has heating shit, and we just got them luckily as a gift, so that was cool. But the thing is, I'm talking about when the power goes out. You know, if the power goes out, you know, we're all the way out here. You know, we're way the fuck out here. I don't know, whatever. So
are the lines underground or overground?
What lines?
The power lines.
Oh my God, above ground, yeah.
Oh shit. Yeah, then I can see your concern there.
There is no power lines underground anywhere out here. I never even heard of that, except for like old people home areas.
Well, fuck you too.
No,
my
seriously,
shit's underground.
I'm not kidding, dude. Like, there's some old people like development areas, and for some reason, they have electricity running under the ground in these little developments where there's like, you know, 50 houses in a little cul-de-sac. But pretty much no Massachusetts, like, there's no power lines below the ground. That just doesn't happen.
No, that's not a thing.
Not here. I like the sound of it, but it ain't here. Well, except for someone getting electrocuted.
Right.
Yeah, it's all funny.
Really new neighborhoods when you don't have to go through the hassle of digging shit up. Like, it's not worth doing anywhere that you already have above ground poles and shit.
Hey,
well,
Mom,
I'll tell you, the only time we have power outages is when either something royally fucks up at the power plant, or if someone runs into the transformer, which actually happened about 4 years ago.
Yeah, that happens. I've actually had 3 power outages due to that. just someone running into the fucking thing.
Then you had the one explode over your house.
Then the one, yeah, the one that exploded on my car. And they were like, "Oh, you'll be okay. Oh, there's cancerous chemicals everywhere." Like how the fire.
As long as you don't have kids, it's fine. I told you I have kids.
I like how the fire department was like, "Oh yeah, I'm like, I walked through this shit, but my feet are burning. What is in that stuff?" "Oh, it's just oil, like regular like oil." "Oh yeah? Fucking thanks, bro." Fucking some. I got. Oh, that by the way, that was one of the only poles in the entire neighborhood that hadn't been changed. All the other poles were changed, apparently due to an order from the government, federal government, because the previous whatever they're called, fucking batteries, whatever. What am I trying to say? Transformers. The previous transformers, these are all from like the 60s or 70s or something. You use this horrifically like cancerous, fucking carcinogen PCB type of thing in the shit. And so if you, I realized it when I looked down the street. I looked down the street and all the poles were like gray, clean, new-looking gray transformers, and then ours was black, like black and old-looking, like you would think like charred. And I'm like, I never noticed that. Wow. And the guy was like, "Oh, they didn't change all of them, I guess." I'm like, oh, good, cool. That's all over my car and in my car and in the windows and on the seats. And I had the windows rolled down. The guy was like, "Well, why would you park your car there?" I'm like, "What do you mean? It was parked in the street and a pole exploded. Does that happen every day?" Like,
why would you park that car there? Because it's the fucking parking spot.
Yeah, you dickhead. And I just paid that car off too. I just paid it off. It was 2011, and I paid my Chevy Cavalier from 2004. Oh, fuck off.
Did they pay you for it? Or?
Dude, $15,000. I owned. They paid me $3,700 after I bargained. Yeah, but like I never.
Well, it's a whole thing too. This went on for like months. Him fighting with the insurance company and fighting with the. They kept trying to say like it didn't even happen. And it did happen. It wasn't that bad. Even though it did happen, he didn't earn that much money. That didn't matter. You know, it was like this whole fucking thing for months.
Dude, I forgot
if something falls off of my neighbor's house onto my car, they owe me a new car. But all of a sudden now it's the government. Oh, we don't know anything.
Well, what happens is the third-party person comes in. What I should have done was ask for a new car. Like, been like, "Nope, I want that car again. Go get it for me. And I don't want that one." And I should have asked for more or something like that. Because what happened is my car, to try to replace my car, would have been, they said the Blue Book value was whatever. It wasn't, because to buy a 2004 Cavalier like mine again would have been at least $6,000, $5,000. And so I couldn't do that. I bought a beat-up 98 Ford. And that fell apart after a year and a half. But anyway, the bottom line is that money was never recovered properly. And I owned the car. It was in great shape. And I owned it. It's like I really should have fucking battled with them until like I had to threaten a lawyer. Because what they did was they sent in a third-party person. And they went like, "We'll give you $1,500. Oh, we'll give you $2,500. So eventually being like, "Okay, we can give you $3,800. And eventually I said, "Fine." But like that's what that person did. They came in, made me sign a contract, and then got out of there. But I should have fucking sued them if they didn't fucking whatever the hell. Because and the government guy told me that what is in that pole is dangerous and all kinds of things. Like it's, I don't know, dude. Like I probably could have had that government guy testify in court too, and I would have gotten everything if I had some patience. But I was at the time negative in the bank. So when somebody was offering me $3,700, you know what I mean? I was like, hell yeah.
And the plan of every corporation and the government, any big entity, anytime they get anyone in a lawsuit, it's just fucking outlast them. It's just use the courts to their advantage. The courts are totally angled for fucking the big people, for the corporations, for the government to just fuck the little guy. Because you don't know anything. You don't know anything. You don't have any money. You can't stand up. Right there and sue you in oblivion. You can pay for the court costs bullshit. Yeah. You just fucked this little guy.
If only you were some nutty SJW.
I know, dude. I had no idea what I was doing, dude. It was I knew what I was doing, but it was 2011. I literally had negative $200 in my bank account. Negative $200 in my bank. And these people were offering me $3,700. And instead of telling Leah, oh, you're in trouble. You know, I was just like, let me take the money and then I'll buy a cheaper car. So like I kind of like accepted it because of that. So I'm bitching, but it was my decision. I could have bought them, but I was kind of desperate at the time for money, so I was like, all right, I'll do that. You should invite. Oh no, I was gonna change topic to something else. So yeah, go ahead, Troy.
I was gonna segue. It's similar to like the Star Wars thing that was going on. Did you watch like the thing with Star Wars Theory and the Vader film and them getting acclaimed?
Yeah.
And shit?
Yes.
It's like the same stuff. He didn't want to go through the whole thing of fighting because he's like, they'll probably sue me. They'll strike the channel. I'll lose more. And it sucks when you get railroaded like that. Thankfully, they worked out in his favor. It was well came through for him in the end. Because they got harassed to no end.
Yeah, dude. It was it's very similar. It's shit like that happens all the time, and you know this is the type of stuff they need to start teaching kids in school, especially in high school, like in 11th and 12th grade, like life courses, not this social justice shit. We need to teach kids like how they're gonna live their life and things like. Here's what could happen if you know like this happens to your car. Here's what your options are. Like that's the type of stuff that people need to be taught to be smarter. But the problem is they want you stupid. So that's the whole point. They want you dumb. They teach you all this bullshit, and you're never going to use it. And so, I don't know, that's the bottom line of that. But here's what I want to say was, shit, Troy, I should have had you come down tonight. You should have come to the fire pit.
Oh, is that what's going on? Building a big fire pit in the yard?
I'm thinking of maybe doing it tonight. Well, here's the thing. I don't know if I want to have a big fire pit. It's not a big fire pit. It's only like a small one. But the thing is, it's like, where the stones are, so there's like a square patio like thing of stones in the backyard, but they're 15 feet away from the neighbor's wooden fence, and I don't know why I'm paranoid about that for some reason. You know?
When you think about it, how many people have those fire pits and shit that are on their back patio, 10 feet away from their house, the roof and all that shit? You got the embers flying everywhere.
Yeah, I guess it does.
Actually got the concrete things down. That's really what you need is rocks covering it or the patio down so the ground doesn't go up. But the fence, 15 feet away, ain't never gonna catch on fire. Problem with that.
I mean, I could tell you that too, but I was trying to fucking light the fire the other day. I was like, Jesus, it's taking forever. Fucking sticks outside. But then I found these dried sticks that were over the corner, and they light up like a motherfucker. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, these are the ones to light it with.
Yeah, you're gonna start with some newspaper. Again, if you want to buy something from the store, what you buy is called Fat Wood. It's basically little tiny like kindling sticks, but they got a bunch of shit in it that goes up. I assume fat.
All else fails and you start a fire, you've got Winter Storm Harbor coming right up your ass here in about 48 hours.
Well, that's exactly why I bought that firewood, man, in case, because I don't think I want to light the fireplace if the power goes out. I'm not lighting the fireplace, but at least I have a fire pit with wood.
I haven't been to your house yet, but there's no reason you should have to worry about power outages again, because you're not fucking on the ocean, like fucking practically on an island for all intents and purposes. You're just in a normal town.
Yeah, dude,
Joe, you have a snow shovel?
I got 2 snow shovels.
Okay, good, man. Because, one thing you want to do is, if the
dude, I live in Massachusetts. Of course I have snow shovels.
Snow shovels will save you when the power goes out there, Joe. You can just like, I don't even know. I don't even know.
I just don't.
Thanks, Drew. Appreciate that.
It's okay, Tommy. I love you, man. I know what you're saying. But no, in Massachusetts, we're just always prepared with
before
those.
the storm hits, just take the fire pit and put it on your porch, and then like put a tarp over it, because if it gets wet on the inside, you can't really light a fire in that.
Yeah, I'll probably tarp it in the back, and it's a good point though, because if we get 2 feet, it will be kind of under there.
Kind of hard to say, oh, where's that fire pit I had up there?
Well, not only that, but the fire pit is like way the fuck in the backyard. So like I'd have to trounce like through the fucking snow all the way to the end of the yard.
That'd be a funny video, watching Joe looking for the fire pit. Oh, where is that thing? And he steps down. Whoa, there's a fire pit.
I'm trying to get a picture of it to show you what it looks like.
Not literally
from experience. Speaking from experience, you get that fire good and going before the snow starts, you can keep it going the whole time.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing too. Is like the snow. Yeah, then it's like, who cares? Like it's cold. I'm trying to find a shot of it.
Did you get just one of the ones that's like shallow and open, or did you get the ones that's shaped like an actual chimney that has the thing that What's up? Jimmy.
I got a really tiny one, dude, because I just wanted something little to like.
Just one of the flat open.
Someone clip that.
Closed.
What I say? I got a really tiny one.
Tiny one.
There was a word that Joe said one time that just made me bust out laughing. It was
Cunt.
itty bitty. Joe said itty bitty, and I just busted out laughing so hard.
Itty bitty.
He said jizz butt at the beginning of his live stream this afternoon.
Yeah, it said jizz
Hashtag
butt.
jizz butt.
Somebody wrote something else like something all like kind of like I forget what they wrote actually now, but whatever they wrote was funny, and then like it looked like jizz butt. Dude, if this this fucking tree falls on us, we're dead. This fucking tree falls on us. Look at that, Tommy. There's your favorite tree right there. This tree comes down, dude. I got fucking Wolverine.
That's what I said. I said that's a house destroyer right there. I said that's a house destroyer.
Oh yeah, dude.
The high tree, even if one of the branches falls off, 2 more grow back.
Look
Yeah,
at that
dude.
thing. It makes me think of Raphael from the Ninja Turtles with his fucking 3-forked weapon.
It's a big sigh.
It's called a sigh.
A sigh. Thank you. It's a sigh.
Also, common misconception is a blunt force weapon, not a stabbing weapon.
You know, I'd be willing to bet for you that if I said sigh, half the chat would be like, well, sigh already. Just to be fair, it's easier to just describe it that way.
I say
That'd be a lot
cock.
of good firewood, Joe, if you cut that tree down.
This is the pit right here. It's a tiny little pit. I'm gonna build a real one, but I'm gonna build a real one later. You know, obviously this was just temporary.
Oh yeah, just a little shell. That's cool.
Let's see the fence in the background.
Aw.
Yeah, that's nowhere.
It's a cute little pit.
You can have yourself a little home improvement thing, you know, like Wilson comes up and howdy ho there, neighbor.
It's the gayest pit ever.
It's a pretty decently sized like patio. That's just like randomly out in the yard. You know,
That's
there's
way-
like a pool or something attached to it. You should
That-
dig it a pool.
It's literally fucking 150 feet away from the house. It's 150 feet away from the fucking house, bro. You gotta walk all the way out to that shit. What's up to
Because they were
Himmelgod?
more concerned about the house than they were your neighbor's fence. They put that in originally.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I wouldn't be worried about your neighbor's fence or anything. Just looking at that picture, man, I mean, hell, where the cobblestone or whatever the fuck that is, the patio that they made there,
Yeah.
that would be the circumference of what I would be afraid of if anything was in that area.
Yeah. Yeah.
It takes a lot.
I'm always weird about that. I'm always weird about. I grew up in New Hampshire though, man. We had a fireplace there. We burned shit. Like, I mean, but by the time I was 9, 10, we moved to Boston, and then everything was just totally different. We got a sub, man. Michael Underwood, thanks for subbing. I'm gonna use your wood to light my fire tonight. Brian Himmelgod is in the chat. What's up, Himmelfarb? Are you still here? Himmelgod, if you're here, are you ready for Mortal Kombat, bro? We're gonna talk about Mortal Kombat 11 in a few minutes. I'm ready.
I was
to do
that
it.
way with my fire pit when I first moved in too, but we had some really good raging fires.
Oh God, look at this.
Hi, I'm Tommy. I will interrupt the conversation with a completely random comment, confuse and the hell out of everyone on the show. Oopsie, was I not supposed to bud Tommy? Cheers, guys.
Oh, it's all right. I love Tommy, though. I love Tommy. I love his interruptions. Jabroni Jabber Podcast, thank you for all the support you've been giving me over the last couple of weeks, man. I really, really appreciate that. I'm becoming a $50 patron, I think. Or it was a $25 patron. Somebody was a 50, and I forget who the 50 is, but Jabroni Jabber, man, either way, producer on the show, get you the markup. You're the man. Thank you very much.
I gotta go back and find an old video I had on an old phone. So my dad's chimney, it wasn't just a little fire pit like that. It was the one where it actually comes up
Chimney?
like 2 or 3 feet. It looks like a little chimney. It's called a chiminea.
Oh, when you said chimney, I was like, chimney.
Who's looking forward to seeing the Cowboys play the Saints Sunday? Oh wait, winking face. Hope everyone's doing great.
Matt, that's the best name ever. Matt Beer. Matt Beer. Dude, sending some liquid money to me.
I gotta find an old video. So what we did was, in the chimney, we used to always burn the Christmas tree every year. So we actually stuck the Christmas tree in the top of it. So it was actually, the chimney is like 3-4 feet tall, probably 5 feet tall.
Right.
And then the Christmas tree stood up above that. And it was so dried out for like, 6-7 months whenever we had it outside. When I put matches to that thing, it went up almost instantly. It was, it was like that. It was like a Christmas Vacation. Like I lit it and like standing next to it, I heard it. It actually made that noise. Like, the fire, just the whole thing went up in flames. I swear to God, the thing had the flame on this thing hadn't been 30, 40 feet in the air. It was to the top of the house, the 3-story house. It was almost as tall as the house. It just lit up. It was like, oh my God! There was so much fire. I gotta.
Was this because the sticks were dry? What was the reason?
It was a Christmas tree. Saved a Christmas tree. It lit up in like June. I think it was July. I think we lit it up for like July 4th or something like that. So it had been outside for like 7 months.
You know what else does that? Is a red Solo cup full of gasoline.
I bet.
I've never done that. I promise.
I'm just worried about.
Yeah.
I'm just worried about what I do in the house. Like, you know, when I was a kid, we had a very nice new fireplace chimney. My parents lit it. You know, so looking at this kind of older one in this house that I don't know when it was used, I just want somebody to look at it. I don't know if the flue is right or like if there's too much shit in it. It needs to be cleaned. You know, I don't know.
It probably needs to be cleaned because I mean, if you're selling the house, there's no reason you're going to get the chimney cleaned for the next people. Who the fuck knows they're even going to use it? Why would you spend money on that? So I would say it definitely needs to be cleaned.
Well, plus everything in here needed to be fixed. So
I think they actually, I could be wrong, but I think chimney inspectors or like chimney sweeps are usually inspected for free. They'll just like come by for free appointment and tell if it needs to be cleaned. And obviously, expect them higher on that. To look into it.
Well, I called a place that I thought said free inspection, and the guy answered the phone. He went, "Hello, hi, this is blah blah." And I was like, "Oh yeah, so how you doing, man?" He's like, "Yeah," and then he was like, "I was like, hey, do you do the free inspections, whatever?" He's like, "No, we don't do that." And he sounded kind of like a angry gay man, but like it was like, you know, Biff's Chimney Corporation sweeping and professional whatever. And normally you expect a guy like to be like, "Hey, how's it going today? Yeah, we can come on out. I can send a guy, you know, this or I'll be out." You know. But it wasn't that. It was like a snarky little fucking skinny piece of shit.
Did you uncover like a sex ring? Is that like a gay cover? Like, hey, I'm looking at my chimney sweeps.
Yeah, maybe
faggots need jobs too.
Oh my god. Yeah, maybe that's what it was. Because I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Well, it's
you actually looking to get a chimney sweep? I think we're on the wrong page here.
I was gonna sweep something else for you.
Oh god, I was like this. At first he was annoying sounding, and then he was kind of grumpy. So then I was like, I don't think I want to hire the chimney company, who's got Marilyn Manson's fucking friend working for them. Like,
you and I have a problem. I had something similar happen this weekend. You and I have the same problem. It's from working at the Infraverse, from working at Triton. It's just we're way too involved in like sales and sales pitches, especially like you with the Windows. Like, so we stopped by. To Best Buy to buy some Joy-Cons. Remember we bought a Switch last week?
Yeah.
And while he was doing that, I was browsing at the movies, and this Asian girl came over. Like, clearly she was selling something. Turns out she worked for Comcast. But she was smart. She went in with the right pitch. She's like, "Oh, you like movies? Like, oh, you like watching this and that?" And I'm like, "All right, yeah, that's nice. I'll play along. Let you pitch me whatever you wanted to pitch, because you know why not? It'd be fun while I'm bored." It's like, "Oh, okay. Oh, you stream a lot? You do this? Oh, you know, because I work for Comcast." So she tried to pitch this and that, and she made a couple brutal mistakes, though. She didn't realize where the fatal error was. She asked me how much I was paying. I was like, "Oh, I think we pay $45 for this." She's like, "Oh, that seems like a lot. You know, you guys have this and that for devices, and you know, we have these programs." Like, "All right, well, let's see what we got for prices. Here's my address." And she's like, "Well, we have this package and this package. You know, how much do you stream?" I was like, "Let's just start at the beginning. Give me your cheapest package, and we'll work from there." She's like, "All right, well, for 15 megabytes. Oh, isn't that what you said I have?" And I don't think that's enough. Well, yeah, but you know, for that, it starts at only $50. I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna stop you right there. You lost. I told you I was already spending $45. You said that was too much, and you just told me the cheapest package you have is $5 more than what I already had." I'm sorry. I really appreciate your pitch. I thought it was great, but you're just not gonna get me. I already have cheaper stuff. And I extended my hand, and she looked like so weird. She was like so taken aback that I was upfront about her not being able to sell to me. Like, I was just like, "Sorry." I ended her sales pitch. She was like,
yeah.
She kind of extended to shake my hand. I was like, yeah. And then just like kind of like went to go storm off. And so I looked when she was like started to walk away. I was like, "I thought you were pretty nice. I love the intro, and it was great and all. Unpleasant ending though. Have a good day." She was just like, She came in so perky and chipper as the young sales girl, and I was like, all right, let's see what she's got, and then just totally fucked herself over just with pure numbers. I could have made it simpler. It's like, here's what I have. I was like, oh, that seems too expensive. We're more expensive. What the fuck are you doing, bitch? Like, how dumb are you? But I was so nice, and then she just kind of and she got like, and just kind of walked away. I was like, you're an idiot. I was nice. I was upfront with you. I'm not the guy that's gonna stand there wasting your time. I'm a friend telling you you didn't work, and fuck that bitch.
We're so cerebral with numbers at this point because of that. It's just like I'm doing the math. If it doesn't add up, it doesn't matter. And you know, if anybody ever wants the key to like not getting fucked over, go in with the number already. Don't even think about anything else, whatever. Like, just be prepared to walk away. Be like, I'm not buying, and here's the number. And if the person somehow gets to that number, then you can think about it. Like, if they don't get to that number, like the carpet guy, my mother did as a present was taking care of the carpet stuff for us, and when he gave me his first, you know what he gave me for the first number? He gave me fucking, like, I forget what it was exactly, but it was like basically like he goes, here's like the shitty quality one. He shows me the 3 of them, you know, of course, the shitty quality that nobody in their right minds would want to get that carpet, and then the middle grade one, and then like the really good rug, which the really good rug looked like the rug everyone pictures. The middle grade looked kind of like, well, I don't know about that one, but the cheap one was like, that's retarded looking. And you know, and then of course sometimes the trick is they switch fucking one of them, but the guy's like, oh, it's $3,400 for the one you want, $3,400 for that whatever, and I'm like, oh, I'm not going over $2,200, you know. And he was like, oh. And I'm like, yeah, I told you. He's like, well, yeah, well then that's perfect because the other one and he showed me the cheap one and was like, yeah, this one's $1,900, so you'll be under your budget then. And I'm like, yeah, but I don't want that one.
That's shit. I shouldn't get that.
Yeah, I don't want that shit.
Keep trying.
Yeah, so I was like, keep whatever. And I was like, well, I guess we'll probably be done, you know. I think that's about it, you know. We'll be done, you know. And then he came back. By the way, this is what I did with Windows, so I knew what the deal was. Then he comes back and he's like, well, you know, what price are you looking to get to? And I'm like, well, I was like, I wouldn't want to go any higher than, you know, probably the 2,200. Maybe I'd go 2,300 or whatever. You know, like that makes a difference. 100. We're still off by $1,000. He goes, oh, I'll be right back. He goes calls somebody, comes back, goes, you know, we just happen to have some of that laying around extra because it's like, yeah, sure you do. And then he's like, so we could do it for that price. And I was like, oh my God, dude.
They're making that much of a profit off of it before. Yeah, moral of the story, folks. Moral of the story is don't get into sales unless you're good at lying to people and really like it. If you're good at lying to people and really like it, you should get into sales because you can become really rich really easy.
Yeah. If I thought somebody had the money to do it, that's when you kind of try to get it. You try to get them, you know, because you're like, well, they got money and whatever. I'm going to, you know, build the value of this. But, you know, if somebody was like, you know, we really don't have any money to do that, whatever, you know, that's when you just come down as low as possible where you make at least something. Like, even if I made $30 leaving the house, I'd be like, all right, well, I made something. And I didn't kill these poor people who don't have any money. You know, I would never want to, I hated doing that.
I was always the same way working at like the corporate music store. I would fucking give people as many discounts as I could. Like, oh, you gave music lessons on a summer once? Yeah, you sound like I can get you the 10% educator discount on that $3,000 trumpet. Yeah. Like, I would just get everybody all the discounts I could.
Troy, the best was, you guys remember this story, but, oh, by the way, real quick, the backyard, here's the distance. See the tree? There's the patio, there's the fence. So see that, Troy, that distance? I don't know if you can, the camera won't zoom in yet. Well, let me see if I can get it. Come on, camera, zoom in, you piece of shit.
I'll see it eventually.
But I'm trying to, like, the distance.
Oh, it's way the fuck back.
Oh, there it is.
God damn, your yard is really huge.
But do you see where the fence is? So, like, you gotta walk all the way back there in the snow. Fucking like the pit. It's buried under there. You're crouching, like, going through the fucking snow, freezing. You're like, oh, Christ.
That is one massive fucking tree.
Yeah, this tree is.
Guys, but I think more like fire is like a summer thing, like a nighttime thing in summer than going out in the winter.
I kind of think of it as both. I'm weird. I love it in the summer.
Like fall mainly, summer, fall nights.
Yeah, but there's something about when it snows out too. When it's like snowing out and it's on you, it's snowing on you, but you're around a fire. That's the shit. That or a hot tub. A jacuzzi, like a hot tub outside?
Shit. I've got a story about that. My wife and I, I think we were still dating at the time, but her parents were out for the night, and we sat in their hot tub and got a bottle of vodka and some like cranberry juice or some shit, and we just sat out there for. We got in there about 9 o'clock. Thought we were out there for about an hour drinking on the shit. Next thing you know, the fucking bottle's empty. It hadn't been an hour. It had been 6 hours. It was 3 a.m. Her parents were getting back. We thought we were still fucking sober until we got out of the fucking hot tub and couldn't walk. And it had been snowing. It was probably 10, 15 degrees outside. So like my hair, it was longer at the time, but it was actually breaking off.
Dude, my hair... Wait a minute, your hair was breaking off because of that?
It was... I mean, I was drunk. It was either breaking off or it was like the ice was snapping off of my hair.
Oh my god, dude, that's insane. I gotta tell you, my hair is breaking off now, it feels like. This house blows hot air. The place where we used to be was hot water, forced hot water. And we're all drying out here. Like, our skin's cracking and shit. Like, we're all fucked up right now from this place. But it's awesome.
The place is not on the ocean anymore.
That too, man. I have a weird feeling that I'm not near the water. I will say that.
Salty air's gone.
Yeah.
That hot, dry air. I mean, you'll lose your voice really easily. I lost my voice for about 3 months one year, and it was from traveling in that, but it was during the winter. So I was going from Seattle to Portland to fucking Montana, and all these different climates, Denver, and different furnaces, different pollens and shit or whatever.
Yeah.
And I went from about December to February with no fucking voice.
Jesus, dude, that better not happen to me, or I'm gonna have to have Leah talk for me. Tommy, did you just have a footages?
What do you mean?
It looked like you had a footages. Did you have a footages?
I did itch my foot, yes.
I knew it. You had the same look on your face as when you scratched it when you said that classic line of footages. It's really funny.
As you guys have been talking here, I've been sitting here and I've been analyzing the Ghostbusters trailer as you guys have been talking, just trying to...
Well, it's just a teaser. I mean, it's just a teaser. It could mean almost nothing. It's kind of like when Star Trek relaunched in 2009 and 2008 or whatever, or 7. They released that trailer of them welding the Starship Enterprise or whatever. And it was like, it didn't really mean anything, really. But maybe you're right. Go ahead. I'm sorry, I interrupted your thought. My bad.
My analyzing thought is that I kind of agree with Ken, but one of my other thoughts is that it may be...
Who the fuck is Ken?
What are you talking about? On what? You agree with him on what though?
One, that it might be like Bill Murray's character in the barn messing with one of the proton packs. He found the proton pack, something's been acting up, and he's out in the barn messing with the proton pack, seeing if it will work. But it's so old that it won't fire correctly. And R1, it's one of the kids that, grandkids of the Ghostbusters that comes out in the barn, and they find this proton pack and they try to activate it and try to fire it or something like that.
Now that's a good idea. That could be what happens, but I'll tell you one thing. It is a teaser, so it could mean nothing. Like they could literally it's
nothing. It's not even going to be part of the movie. It's just a quick clip to say, "Hey, Ghostbusters are coming back." No points at all.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's just
it's just a metaphor. It's look what's been hidden away in our garage under a tarp for 30 years. The Ghostbusters franchise.
I'm kind of nervous because because Bill Murray's not a spring chicken. He's not that young, so
Well, they're probably it's probably gonna be a pass the torch type of movie, and also, I'm not nervous about anything after seeing those fucking whore bags and fucking that other Ghostbusters.
Yeah, can't get worse.
Well, the rumor going around is Bill Murray wanted nothing to do with this movie. Murray.
Yeah, probably. I mean, he was in that other one because he hates Ghostbusters, so he was like, cool, they're gonna kill me and I can make fun of Ghostbusters. That's funny. Like,
well, that's not a rumor, and it's not for this one. He for the longest time has never wanted to get back to involved. They've just always said he's been the thing that's holding them back with doing another one. What really pushed it over this time is the writer and director is Jason Reitman. son of course, Ivan Reitman.
And I think they'd all like to help Ivan Reitman's son, number one. Seems like when somebody else is being helped, you know, Bill Murray likes that. And so I think he can be down with this. I think he's seeing the love for everything. But also he just doesn't like shitty scripts. And I think I remember him saying like he was a little bit iffy about the second Ghostbusters, but did it, and then he regretted it. And now, like, so every time they came to him with a script, he was like, thought sucked. He just said, no, I'm not doing it. He's like, I still like Ghostbusters and everything is fine, but I'm not doing it.
Right. Well, that's why I wanted to call it a rumor, because having Reitman on there might bring him back. I mean, you never say never.
Oh, I'm sure he's involved. I don't think that it would happen unless they were all involved.
Somehow.
Right.
And I mean,
Aykroyd, we already know he gave it away. They said he actually, in an interview back in November, he said he's working on the new Ghostbusters project. He's going to be involved with it. So he actually gave it away a long time ago, but no one paid attention because he's been talking like that forever.
Yeah, he has been saying like the same shit over like about.
It was finally true.
Remember in 06 he did an interview and he basically was like, we're just going to talk to Bill, and then nothing ever happened, and then we got a weird movie from Paul Feig. Haha, Paul Feig, we were right, you're wrong, you dummy. Remember?
Well, Aykroyd was critical on that movie back in November, saying that, you know, they gave fucking suggestions about the budget and how to do the movie, and all of it was ignored.
Right. Oh, Bill Murray said.
There were talks about, I think it was even specifically with Reitman's involvement back in the Sony like email hacks. There was like early talks of that with him being involved.
Right.
So apparently, it's really been in the making for quite some time.
Yeah, I mean, I'd just like to see a Ghostbusters now, because that something has to wipe that female Ghostbusters one off. And it's not that it's a female one. I hate saying that because it's not. You could have done all women Ghostbusters.
I'll just say Ghostbusters 2016.
Yeah, 2016. Paul Feig.
It would have been nice to see like if they were the granddaughters of the Ghostbusters. I think it would have
been cool. That'd be
better because, you know. But then it's just like, wait a minute, all the Ghostbusters had girls. Like, what happened to like a boy? Like, you know, like what one guy? You know, like they're all just. You have to say that if it's their granddaughters, what about grandsons? Like there's a couple girls that are going to be Ghostbusters. Mm-hmm. Are they coming across the proton packs and they're like, "What's this, Grandpa?"
Tommy, you got your guy, that chick Ghostbusters. He was the retard secretary.
You're right. No, what I was thinking.
Fuck you, Drew.
You know what?
What the fuck?
What? It wasn't that bad. What's wrong? Why?
But I can't call
retarded secretary. That's really lovely.
Yeah, did you see Ghostbusters?
True. You gotta understand this day and age. The proper term is retarded executive assistant.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what.
They were retarded.
The guy was retarded. The guy was retarded. What's wrong with the word retarded? What the hell is wrong with the word retarded? Why are you afraid of words?
I'm not afraid of words. I just think the word retarded is ridiculous.
Why? It means retarded. Like, it is an actual word that means something. Retarded. Like, they retarded the food today. You know, it's a word. What's wrong with the word?
Sorry.
No, don't say sorry. I'm just saying, like, what's wrong with the word? Tell me what's wrong with the word. What you said with the word, the retard. It is a word. Are you saying that there are not retards and that things can't be retarded?
Well, I think they could be ridiculous at times, I think, in my opinion, you know?
No, because that's a different word. Like, ridiculous could mean something else. If you had, if you had something and you interrupted it somehow and it broke it down, like, you might use the word, you know, it retarded the drink we made, you know? Like, it's just a word you can use. You wouldn't say ridiculous to the drink we made. You'd be like, you know, they added this to it and it retarded the drink, you know? It can mean all kinds of different things.
Let's say that.
They made this guy look stupid 7 ways from Sunday. To me, I'm sorry, that word is retarded.
I mean, I guess
they made him look so stupid.
I guess you could use ridiculous to substitute it. I guess in a way.
I guess if I was like fucking hugging a tree or something, I would say that.
So like, because it's like retard means delay or hold back progress, development, or accomplishments. So you could retard the development of anything. So it's a word. It's not a big deal. If you call a retarded person who is like in the room and they're actually special needs or retarded, and you say that, "Hey, dumb retard," like that's fucked up. That's not cool at all. But to say that the guy was retarded in the movie, I mean, I don't know, whatever. I mean,
My bad. Okay, you don't
have to say you're bad. You don't say anything. I'm just. You can say, "Oh, well, I don't agree with you, Joe," or "I get."
A lot of SJWs think that way, Tommy.
Yeah,
I'm not an SJW.
Yeah, you know, Howard Stern doesn't say it anymore. Now there's no more Wendy the retard over there anymore. You know that? Now it's Wendy the special fun person.
Jeff the retard.
He's a lot of retards over there. Well, I guess, but you know, it's weird because Tommy, you're a Trump guy. You love Donald Trump. You love the right, but then you're also like a social justice warrior. It's weird.
I don't think I've ever been a social justice warrior.
Oh,
like
well.
I'm not gonna get up in somebody's face and start screaming at them because they don't agree on something. If a person walks in with a Hillary hat, I'm not gonna be like, she's a liar. I'm not gonna do that kind of crap.
Well, that's what they do.
The thing that bothers me about this whole thing is 20 years ago, and I'll just use Joe as an example because I know you and I have talked about it before, Joe, but if you and I were walking through the halls of the same high school and I looked over at you and I went, quit being a fucking retard, you go, go fuck yourself and move on. Right. Nowadays, it's like, oh my gosh, they call me a retard. I've got to go kill everybody.
Yeah.
Why? What the fuck changed?
Yeah, I'm going to tell
we're on YouTube, uncensored. Why can't I say retard?
Well, yet people are censored here for that, some of that stuff. So. Yeah. Crazy.
Tommy watched movie Get Out, hoping the protagonist Tommy goes to KFC. He wonders how poor basketball players afford chicken. When he finds money, you better watch out. When Tommy finds a Mexican tomato picker, he thinks he's stealing crops.
Oh my God. Fickle
Idiot.
Nickel. That was Fickle Nickel.
Honestly, the KFC here in Black Mountain is shut down. They don't.
Really?
Yeah.
They poisoned somebody.
Anyone here? Oxycontin is being sued.
Oh, really? Why? That's crazy. Well, I mean, they've killed so many people. I mean, well, okay, they didn't kill anybody. I mean, you know.
Isn't Oxycontin just a type of drug? It's not a company or a brand name, is it?
I don't know.
No, I think Oxycontin is the
company.
Oh, is it? Well, shows what the fuck I know.
Because that's like.
You showing the company? Because you always hear about like doctors or. Actually, no, I have heard something about companies getting sued because they basically bribe doctors to prescribe them.
Just noticed Tommy has a pear-shaped head.
The sense of morality. Thank you for the $2. Yeah, pear-shaped head. Let me take a look.
Yeah, Oxycontin is the Oxycodone.
Oxycodone, yeah. Klonopins.
That's something different.
Is that the same thing?
No, Klonopin is anti-anxiety.
Oh. I remember girls like fucking.
That might be Valley or something like that.
Sense of Morality says Oxycontin is the drug. The company itself is being sued.
Okay, all right. Yeah, I mean, you can't.
It reminds me of that song from Weird Al. I'll sue you.
About to get it, man. Here we go.
I love Weird Al.
Just got home from the Bruins game. Good win.
Hell yeah, Brian. That's awesome, Brian. Dude, I wish I was there. I didn't know they were home tonight. Now I live like an hour away from the Bruins game. But I live right up the street from the Patriots game.
So, Joe, you know this name, don't you? Maura Healey?
That sounds familiar. Why?
That's our Attorney General.
Oh, yeah.
So she's actually the one that is filing the lawsuit. So we're suing them. The state of Massachusetts suing the Sackler family behind Purdue Pharmaceuticals, knowing that its painkiller OxyContin was causing overdoses, yet continued to cash in its deaths mounted.
Well, we are fucking... Massachusetts is a very... we've had enough shit over here, man. Rory, thank you for the sub, man. Welcome to the show. I just hope we don't go too SJW here in Massachusetts because, you know, we're like really one of the best states. And I'm not kidding. I'm not saying that because we live here. Because when I first moved here, I said, fuck this place. I want to go back to New Hampshire. But, you know, if you're in the right spot in Massachusetts, it's like crime is way down. If you go, you can go Google this yourself. Anybody can go look this up. Go look up crime and like life, like lifestyle and quality of life and all these things and medical and everything we have here. We're like one of the top states. Like crime, violence, gun shootings, like all that stuff. We're like way low. Like we're like top 3 places to live. And I think Vermont always comes up number 2 or 3. It's pretty fucking amazing when you think about the population here.
What's crazy is the worst cities aren't that far away from you, though. I mean, I guess it's a little bit of ways, but like Pennsylvania, Ohio, the shit isn't over on the West Coast or the Midwest. All that shit, whether it's the best or the worst, is centered
right
in the heartland or the East Coast.
Or honestly, though, St. Louis is the worst in the country.
Oh, that's true.
Go look up St. Louis. It's literally the worst place. I didn't know that. I thought it was like Detroit, but St. Louis is.
Think Detroit's safe?
I don't know. Why hate? Thank you for the $1.11. What's up, Why hate? Why hate's always hating. I'm gonna let these donations play because you guys have been donating. We got to get to these and see what the people are saying out there who are funding the show. All the donations are on as usual, and again, the $11 donation, I will have an orgasm for Tommy. At the $11 donation mark, I will have an orgasm for Tommy. Not a super chat. Make sure it's the regular $11 one. Tommy, you ready? Do you want to hear me come for you, Tommy?
What do you want to do, Joe?
Yeah, but
it's okay, Joe. I go back to my phone if you want to come on me.
Super chat.
Tommy is on SJW feminist level.
Wow, I don't know if he's on that level. You know, I mean, to be honest. Jared Barron, thanks, Jared, for the $2. I don't think Tommy's on SJW level. He just doesn't really like that word, I guess. For some reason. I don't know why. He's not one.
Tommy Tard, rage activate.
Tommy Tard rage activate, says the Sense of Morality. You have Tard rage, Tommy?
I mean, I call it autistic rage, yes.
So how come you can say that, but like the Tard thing gets you mad?
Well, I just find the word, when you're saying it towards a person, I find it to be offensive, but autistic is what I am, high-functioning autistic, so autistic rage is not inappropriate in my opinion.
So if somebody...
moderate functioning.
When I said you said retarded rage, I wouldn't like that.
So if somebody had retard rage, that's not okay, though?
No, it's not okay. Autistic rage, there's nothing wrong with saying autistic.
Why?
You got mad at me for calling a fictional character retarded.
Yeah, but Tommy, why is there nothing wrong with autistic rage, but there's something wrong with retard rage?
It's
like why black people can say the N-word.
No, it doesn't make sense. Because there's autistic kids who like have problems speaking and things like that. But you think it's okay to say autistic rage. But like retard rage, you think that's not okay to say. I want you in your book from 1984 to tell me what I can and can't say.
I mean, I was born in 1990, Joe.
That's a book. It's a reference to something that you don't know about.
Oh, okay.
George Orwell.
Oh, okay.
So, so again, you have no real reason why autistic rage is okay to say, but retard rage isn't.
I guess I could say that autistic is not offensive as retarded, so I think that
why?
There's nothing wrong with
why? If I have an autistic kid who has trouble eating and speaking with people, and I have a retarded person next to him, you believe if I call that kid autistic, he's got autistic rage, you think that's somehow less offensive than the retard rage?
Well, I don't think any regular autistic people have autistic rage. I mean, I just use that as a word to say that that stands for like if somebody absolutely was insulting me and they were in front of me and they were calling me retard and calling me a bunch of names, all I see is red and I just beat the hell out of them until everything clears up and I look down and I was like, oops.
Well, that's not called autistic rage, it's called murder. It sounds like you're describing a murder in like a passionate murder in the heat of the moment.
Oh, I'm sorry, Keith. I didn't do it to you.
I don't know. Tommy, you still seem to not answer me. You know, I just, you know what, I'm mad at you because I feel like you shouldn't be...
I'm sorry. I mean, if I didn't answer your question, I thought I answered your question.
No, I don't think you're answering it because I think there's something wrong with you. I think there's like a double standard here. I feel like if I have a blind kid who's like got major, you know, issues here, and he's autistic, and you say autistic rage. See, to me, neither is offensive, really. Like, they're just words and stupid things to say. But you're telling me that autistic people aren't as handicapped as retarded people. So like, what you're saying is, like, the kid who has trouble speaking to people, who's afraid of loud noises, you know, he really isn't as important as a retarded person.
No, they're both equally important. People that are, you know, like, in diapers and they can't talk and they sit in a wheelchair and drool on themselves, you know, they're both equally important. I never said that autistic people...
You think all retarded people are in diapers drooling on themselves? Because that's not true.
There's some people that... Crystal has done jobs like that where she's gone to work at...
Oh my God. But what I'm trying to say is, like, there's no there really isn't much of a difference, though. You know what I mean? They're both people, and they both have certain disabilities and abilities. But you think one is off limits and the other isn't, and that's what's weird to me.
No, I don't think neither of them are off limits. I think that it's just I think the word autistic and the word retarded is two different standards and two different...
What are you talking about, though? There's retarded people and autistic people.
I think generally trying to get this, I'm trying to like show it. There's like this bubble. I think there's not a difference between retarded people and autistic people. I think it's in a general bubble of the disabilities in the general circle of
what about if I call a diabetic guy a diabetic fuck? Is that okay?
That's just you. That's you just calling him a diabetic fuck, Joe. Like, that's just...
See, like, so...
It's type 2 instead of type 1.
All right, I'm done with this debate. Tommy, you make zero sense. I'll tell you that.
What if the retard... What if the retard was a faggot? Would you be offended that, like, I mean, think about it. My name is Recto Hooper, and I'm a faggot and a retard.
Oh, my God.
I want to... Fuck yeah.
Oh, my God. What if you could... I can't... What the fuck? Oh, my God.
He likes to fuck guys in the ass, but he can't quite stand up to do it. I don't know.
I just don't, like, I mean, whatever. My dad, like, died of diabetes. I make fun of diabetes all the time. Who cares? It's just jokes, man. They're just words. They're just jokes. Unless you're being mean to someone who really is that.
Yo, what up, Mad Dog? How you doing, man?
That. People, though, that are mean to somebody with that or bullying somebody with that is different. Now we have a problem. But, you know, they're just words, Tommy, and you really... I kind of get what you're saying, but I don't know, not really. What about the N-word? Can you say that?
Oh. Tommy, you racist SJW Democrat triggered.
We're going to go to the Discord.
I am not a Democrat, and I am not an SJW.
You're acting like one, kind
of. No, not acting like an SJW.
Yeah, you are with the whole, don't say retard, but autistic is okay.
God, just because somebody has an opinion, that makes him an SJW.
At least you didn't deny being triggered and a racist, though.
Yeah, neither of those.
I don't think Tommy's a racist, though. Yeah, he never denied that. He was more worried about the other thing. Oh, God. Nah, he's not a racist. Tommy is not a racist. You're a racist.
Tommy loves Trump.
How you doing, man?
For a whole new reason.
Oh, the sense of morality. You know what, though, sense of morality? I mean, come on, bro. You got Justin Trudeau, man. He's about 3 minutes away from taking a fucking pink dick up his ass over there. But thank you, sense of morality. Appreciate it.
I feel the way to give it to him.
Oh, man. Well, Tommy, what is that, a Sharpie?
Yeah, Sharpie.
Sharpie the mask. All right, let's see what else we got, and we're gonna let the donations roll for a few minutes. Then we're gonna get into the Mortal Kombat talk, and a couple other things. John Wick 3.
Do a little basketball dance off the concrete.
Raheem.
I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
Joe, why do viewers harass this Tommy dude? One time you mentioned Tommy's qualities and I'm just curious, do we hate the same tribe?
Huh?
If so, I will pray for him, and may the wrath of Allah be on his enemies.
Brahim, thank you for the $10, Brahim. You know, I don't know why. I think people like to get reactions from Tommy. You know, I think that's been something we've been doing for 5 or 6 years. 5 years here, 4 years, I don't know. And people like to get his opinions and reactions. And a lot of times people get triggered by Tommy. And they want to comment on him, you know. And some people just are joking and they love him. But they like to see him flip out. And that's part of it. Or they just like to see his opinion on things. You know, and who doesn't? And that's how... That's, yeah. But that's the amazing talent of Tommy, you know?
Tommy needs a haircut. Oh, wait.
Oh. Madamax, thanks for the $2.
That took me a second.
Tommy's hair looks... I think Tommy's hair looks great. I mean, it's a little disheveled.
I'll be honest, Troy, it took me a second, too.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Drew went out for a cigarette or something. He turned into a fucking robot.
Like, what the fuck just happened? Sounds like me.
No, you sound pretty good. No, Drew went out for a cigarette. Dude, I can't wait to go out. I might have a cigarette if I light a fire tonight. Just hold the cigarette in the fucking fire and then smoke it.
Hey Ibrahim, you wish for the wrath of Allah on us. I wish the wrath of the Trix Rabbit, Lucky the Leprechaun, and Snap, Crackle, and Pop on you.
Brett the shitman fart.
I gotta be honest, that sounds scarier. Those little motherfuckers wiggle under your doors and shit.
That's awesome, dude. Brett the shitman fart. I don't believe in any religion either. It's
supposed to be about peace. I don't know what the fuck those Rice Krispie dudes are about, but I don't want none of it. I'll tell you that much right now.
Yeah, that's not Allah, man. That's somebody else.
That's the fucking devil.
Yeah. Well, you know, with the amount of fucking Christians and Muslims
and shit, making sugar candy treats to fatten up the kids. No, that's the devil. That's the devil.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Just kidding. Love you, Tommy.
Oh, Madamax. He's just kidding. I mean, that kind of... You really can't go back on that joke and say just kidding, you know, when somebody's friend has died and then you make a joke about it. Like, I don't know. Can you really go back on that? But Madamax, thanks for the $2. But,
you know, he still has family that works at a barber shop, okay? So, I do miss the guy, but I do go back to that barber shop, okay?
In fact, you're like, you know what? You cut hair better than he did. You say to...
No, I would never. Joe, that's very good.
I think retarded is more offensive than minorities, especially blacks, like Save aka the CKS show #GuitarGo.
Oh God, the CKS show, Jesus Christ. Go Tard Go, #GoTardGo. Tommy NC, thank you for the donation of $3.16. Tommy NC 2010. That's why Tommy's been looking down this whole time. He was donating.
No,
Oh, you got caught.
I'm Drink Malibu for you, Joe, and tomorrow having a legit 3-way during monetize this end. I prove the save in hey mom, I'm on TV and Tommy, you're a radical dumbass, not a radical Democrat, aka ASJW.
Oh my God. The CKS show, dude. Are you kidding me? You're gonna have a 3-way tomorrow during monetize this? I'm gonna jerk off on monetize this.
He's gonna do it with his left and right hand at the same time. Fucking 3-way.
That's like this.
Merry Christmas, you pussy. Merry Christmas, you pussy. Merry Christmas, you pussy.
Joe, are you gonna bring up the topic I DM'd you about the other day, bro?
Holy shit. Oh, Joe Compton, if you DM me the other day about it, I have no idea, dude. I went through so many DMs yesterday and today that I don't remember what you said. I will look at it, though. Joe Compton, Renegade. The Renegade's back.
Hey, Joe, did you ever find the package I sent you?
Oh, hang on a second, Tommy, because before we get to that, Tommy, Renegade dropped $11. So I got a package for you.
Oh. Did you get that thing I sent you?
Oh my God, Tommy. Tommy, I'm gonna come. Tommy, you're gonna make me come all over your fucking chest. Oh my God, Tommy. Tommy, oh my God, I'm gonna call your dad. Tommy, I wanna call your dad over to fucking squeeze my cum out of my fucking cock. I want the tip of my cock to be so wet. Oh yeah. Forget Crystal. Eat my penis pebbles. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, here you want the little stinky.
Oh! Cum's coming out of his mouth.
That's my cum coming out of Tommy's mouth. Did everybody see that?
Let's not give away the farm here. These are $11.
Yeah.
There could be plenty more coming. Let's not give it away.
You're right.
Give it away here on the first blow.
That's just weird, Joe.
Everyone saw that though, right? Tommy spit out my cum. Tommy just spit out my ejaculation into that bucket right there.
Spit, okay?
No, that's what they all say. Well, that was a big wad of my cum. Trust me, 3 kids with this cum. This shit is amazing.
And that Skype update is fucking awesome.
Yeah, look at that. You can really see it too. And now you can teleport. Like, look at how sweaty Tommy is right now looking. Tommy, you look like you've been put through the ringer. The sex ringer.
Sweaty. I'm not even sweating right now. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you are, naughty boy. Yes, you are. Spank, spank, spank. Tommy's like dry heaving from the fucking coming. Anyway, let's get to real quick. John Wick 3. Troy, did you see it?
No, I didn't get around to watching the clip of that.
Oh, should we just watch it
Let me
again?
guess. He's in a suit and there's guns. Yeah, pull it up. Let me.
Yeah, I watched it earlier on my Q&A stream when I buried that cunt JD for his gay ass comments to me. JD just keeps taking shots.
No?
Well, he keeps looking in the camera on his show and being like, "And yes, I'm talking to you."
He still cares?
Yeah, he talks shit to me, but he doesn't say my name. He's a pussy. He won't. It's like, dude, come on the show and talk it out with me. We'll figure it out. I'll come on your show, whatever. You don't gotta keep taking.
This isn't one of those things where you're schizophrenic and think people are talking about you.
No, because 100 people sent me the clip, and yesterday I was talking about Mike Canellis, Mike Bennett, and Mike Maria. And I was like, well, maybe I'll hit him up on Facebook or whatever. And then he was like, I don't care if you know them on Facebook, if you know them in real life, they live in your city, and you've called their wrestling matches, and yes, I'm talking to you.
That's kind of weird.
Yeah, what a fucking weirdo, dude. What a weird fuck.
Thanks for watching, JD. Hope you ban the other half of your audience.
Yeah, everybody that's in Out of Nowhere, he bans them. So, and that's how dude, he is, you're right, he's watching Out of Nowhere. Because he's probably watching this right now. How the fuck would he know all that shit? So he's watching the show. Why are you watching me? I don't watch him at all. The only reason I know about that clip is because people sent it to me on a DM on Twitter. I don't watch any of his stuff. Oh yeah, because a lot of fans still we share fans, but it's like, dude, what a psycho. Just call up and let's figure it out. You want to figure it out? Call him. But you're
Sounds like he doesn't share.
I think he's too scared and he doesn't want you to be relevant in his eyes.
Well, yeah, he went on and said I wasn't a real YouTuber also in that same video. He didn't say my name. But he said people who this, and then he said all these things that were about me. Then he said, those people aren't even real YouTubers with 5,000 and 10,000 views. It's like, dude, you have 20,000 views and 30,000 views, and you have 100K subs. It's like, it's the same thing. Subs die. Subs are dead. Everyone's subs die.
All right, so fuck it. You're not a real YouTuber. You own a house, and he still lives in an apartment unemployed. Hey.
Well, yeah, I think we're both employed by YouTube, in a way. These are our jobs.
You know what I mean.
But I just want to be fair. I think we're both doing the same thing. But it's like, not a real. Who the fuck says that? Like the things I say about him. Like, first of all, the audience, the people, say that stuff about him sucking off cats and stuff. I didn't say that. They said that, and then I laughed at it and repeated it. Everything I say about him is stupid. Mustang man, midget fuck.
Who gives a fuck? I don't give a fuck about this fucking weed. On to John Wick.
All right.
Nobody cares. We talk about this shithead every week, and I have to sit here and not give a fuck about the show and not say everything. It's like, why doesn't Troy talk? Well, because they talk about stupid fucking faggot drama shit.
Well, I can't help it.
Less fucks about. On to John Wick. On to John Wick, I say.
All right, I'll go to John Wick. I can't help it, dude, though. People send me this shit all day long. I'm going. I'm talking while I'm typing. People send me this shit all day long.
Talk about people getting shot. Not this motherfucker no one gives two fucks about. Is insignificant that can't do anything. You just bought a house. Fuck it, let's watch people blow shit up. Is he in a sweet suit? Halle Berry's got German Shepherds, right? That one's badass. I want to see some people get fucked up.
I'm pumped up about the horse chase scene because we haven't seen a good horse scene since.
There are horses? All right, now I'm definitely in.
I was
out before.
I watched this early and did a reaction on the Joe Crone Show channel, so everybody that missed my Q&A, you should watch that later. I went pretty savage on the whole. If you want to hear about the JD situation, it's on that Q&A. So there you go. There's the tease. Yeah, here it is. Wait, is this it? No, this ain't the long one.
Oh, they're doing that stupid trailer for a trailer. I hate that
fucking
trailer.
Why did they?
That after.
What the fuck?
There's no escape. The high table wants your life.
I'm fired up, man. We're going to the movies, Troy. I got a movie theater 1 minute from my house. Well, it's 10 minutes, but...
Always one.
Is that off about even? Dark, 5 seconds.
By the way, there's like a million guys from Game of Thrones in this.
Set in 3, 2, 1.
Nah. It just hurls the gun at him. It's so big. He definitely just killed the guy with the Bible.
Yeah, I didn't even know. I noticed it was a book. I didn't even know it was a Bible.
It looked like Human and Cheese. Maybe it wasn't, but I'm pretty sure it's about. And there's a horse in the city. Sorry, please continue.
This is the True Lies horse, man. This is...
Sophia, we're not going in like the old days. Just a conversation.
Nothing's ever just a conversation with you, John.
Do you think Halle Berry's wearing a wig?
I don't know. I'm not good at telling when people wear wigs.
She's hot, though. Still hot.
Tell you what, I hope she's not one.
Me too. Is she younger? Is that really Halle Berry? Like, is she younger? She looks like she's fucking the same age from 2002.
All the money they spend on CGI and bullets, I think they could get her some makeup.
Just can't believe what she looks like. Look at her. Could have made her the next Tomb Raider. That would have been
52 years old.
Halle Berry is 52?
Yeah.
Dude, go fuck off. What is going on in Hollywood?
I don't know. Betty White turned 97 today, and I'm still horny.
How old's Keanu Reeves? Is he 44?
Oh, no, he's got to be older than that, right?
Older
I'll say
How old is Keanu Reeves?
There we go.
51.
I don't have
No,
my
4.
Alexa hooked up yet.
54.
What? What the fuck?
Time's flying, man.
Dude.
Hell, Matrix was 20 years ago.
Dude, you would listen to me. When I was fucking, right before I met Leah, a couple years before I met Leah, my buddy's aunt was 30. And I like hooked up with her. And I thought, man, I'm hooking up with this old chick, you know? And now I'm 34 and Leah's 30.
I passed. She offered me cocaine, and I was like, I think I'm good.
Oh,
no, I could take it a step further.
Oh, you know who I'm talking about?
Bill and Ted was 30 years ago.
You know who I'm talking about, Troy?
Pretty sure we talked about this.
Oh, God.
I think we've talked about this.
Probably. Yeah. Well, then who didn't she fucking?
It was the night you fought the ATM.
Oh, that night? Oh, okay. That's
yeah, I still chose to hang out with you.
That's crazy. You should have gone for her. She's a wild one.
Yeah, Duh, she offered me cocaine in the middle of the street.
She offered you coke? Really?
Yeah, to go back to her place. Cocaine, hang out. I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna pass. You seem kind of creepy.
Wow.
That sounds like JB.
God.
Yeah, you want to do some cocaine? No, he's a Christian boy. What are you talking about? No fucking cocaine from JB.
No, he said, I'd rather pass.
By
Oh.
rendering, I mean mount is sex music.
Gonna have to pass. Thank you, CKS Show. What's up, CKS Show? We love you, brother. Yeah, dude, that's awesome, Troy. I mean, yeah, dude, she bit me. I woke up.
Give you rabies.
I woke up with bruises on me.
Tommy, I will never make fun of your friends, just you.
Oh, that's nice
Not
enough.
even that bruises I'm worried about.
Yeah, that's true. And then, you know, the 4 different dads that she already has. Tommy, Sense of Morality, thank you, man. We've always been friends, you know. I haven't talked to her in a long time though. I haven't talked to her shit forever, I feel like. But yeah, that was. But it's funny though, the age thing though is what I was trying to say. And, I forget why I started the conversation. But it's like the age.
Right, Keanu Reeves.
Oh,
Keanu
yeah.
Reeves is like forever young. You ever see that picture of the guy from like the 1700s that looks exactly like Keanu Reeves?
Yeah. Yep. You think it's him?
And this one where like there's a from the guy from like 1400s, or it might even be from like Vlad the Impaler picture that Keanu Reeves coming into that. Keanu Reeves is support of this one. Plus he's also like the coolest dude in Hollywood. He's like the chillest, like nicest dude, according to anyone that's ever met him or heard a story about him.
His fucking kid and wife died. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, probably had something to do with it. But even just, he's just like the coolest, nicest, chillest dude from all accounts. Yeah, if anyone didn't know that, I think they died in like a car accident back in the 90s, like early 90s.
It's late 90s, I thought.
2001.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
They had a stillborn at 8 months in '99. I was actually just reading that as you were talking
Dude,
about
it's
it.
like the saddest shit. Like he's a fucking. He must just. I don't even know, man. He's got
And then like she got it. She died in the car accident only a couple months later or something.
pregnant, and I think pregnant.
Yeah, December '99 was the stillborn, and April 2001 was the accident, and that was during filming of the Matrix sequels.
I mean, how the hell do you like? My whole I'd be fucked up. He's fucked up probably from it.
No, it doesn't help if you it certainly helps when you're crazy rich. You don't really have bills or something to worry about. That helps.
I'll tell you, when I've had to deal with death, I go to work. That's what gets my mind off the shit, you know.
That is kind of true. But
Are you
yeah.
kidding me? When I go to work, I just feel like death.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because we've all had. I can remember going to work at jobs where you almost fucking bawl out in tears. You're just like, I hate this so much. Like, please, like, what the fuck? So I don't know.
My grandfather died on a Sunday afternoon. I was at work the next morning, and my boss is like, "Are you fucking nuts?" I'm like, "Well, first of all, that I don't want to sit around and fucking sob all day, and second of all, I only get 3 days of bereavement, and I need that for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday." So,
yeah, here I am.
Your purpose.
I ain't gonna cry over Grandpa.
The day I found out my grandfather passed away, I was at work. I was getting ready to go to work, and my mom called me up, and she had just dropped me off at my job.
And you filled in at the Klans meeting that night. No, I'm just kidding, Tommy. Go ahead. That was fucked up. I'm joking. Rest in peace.
Thank you.
My grandmother's dead. Fuck her. Now go ahead.
I just got into work, and I was talking with Mom's, and my phone goes off, and I answer. I said, "Hey, what's up, Mom?" And she's like, and she didn't come through clearly at first, and I'm like, "What?" And like she's like, "Grandpa just passed away," and I'm like, and I'm like, "Repeat that again, Mom?" And she's like, "Grandpa just passed away," and I'm like, my core just shook because I was just like my heart exploded. I was just like, I couldn't believe, like, I wasn't mad at her, but I was just like, I couldn't believe that she was telling me this right at the beginning, like at the start of my day. Like I was getting ready to go to work.
I can't believe she called you. That's like a fuck you. That's like, you don't do that. You should like, hey, we need you to come over real quick. Call into work. It's really, really important. You don't fucking go, hey, morning, how's it going? Yeah, they're dead. What? That's kind of fucked up.
I mean, I worked my whole shift that day, and I was, I took it in strides. I walked up in the office, was talking with my managers, and I just said, my grandfather just passed away. And they were like, Tommy, are you okay? Do you need to be here? And I said, yeah, I'll work today. My grandfather would have wanted me to work. I can't do anything. He's in Florida. And they're like, okay, Tommy, if you need anything, you just tell us. And I said, no problem. I'll work my shift today. That was just...
That's badass. But you know what? Probably did help you. But not really, because, I mean, I don't know. We talked about suppressing this shit before, and it can bother you later on. So, but
people deal with it in different ways.
It's
like
still
it might.
Hard for... Sorry.
Well, no, I was just gonna say my scenario. He died on that Sunday, and it's like I was the only one in the room with him when he died. And it took a couple days for it to hit me. And really, what hit me was that Tuesday night before I started that 5-day bereavement. That night, my father and I split a bottle of Smirnoff 100. And we both got fucking shit plowed and just started bawling our eyes out. And that's when it hit. I mean, it hits differently for different people. Sometimes you can just move right on from it for a few days. Other times it hits you right away.
Did you just say Smirnoff Ice?
No, I didn't. I said a manly Smirnoff 100.
Oh, okay.
A Russian.
That's a really good. That's a really good story, man. Like that. It's good memories that you have of the people that you lose in your life. The sad thing about my grandfather was he was in a senior home and he died of suffocating from his own vomit.
Oh my God.
Yep, he was in a senior home. He checked himself into a senior home. He wasn't feeling good, and apparently he wasn't feeling good, and he vomited and then leaned back up, and then apparently I guess the people at the senior home just don't fucking check the elderly people there, and he leaned back up and apparently suffocated on his own vomit, and that's why he died.
Man,
but he had asbestos in his lungs, and his lungs were deteriorating anyway.
Oh,
the hotel that Chris Farley was in didn't check on him when he vomited himself to death too. Your buddy Chris Farley.
Yeah.
No,
this is a weird...
Chris Farley was in an apartment building.
Oh, okay, well.
I did my studying on that. I've been watching a lot of documentaries on that. He was in an apartment building, not a hotel. You're thinking of the other dude.
Perhaps, Tommy, you will die from choking on your vomit.
No.
I mean, like, honestly, like, really be careful. Like, there's a weird...
I can say, just from the comedic aspect, I'm going to cut you both off there. I was both disappointed in both of you. My joke was going to be, Tommy, was your grandfather a Chris Farley fan?
No, hey, that'd be good.
No, he really didn't know who Chris Farley was.
See, I had you both there, because I think you both got it, and he didn't.
This fucking...
disappointed in both. It's a ding! 1 point for Troy on that one.
Yeah, you win. It would have been a better one. This show is...
Lino-rama.
I'm so depressed right now.
Shit bomb. It was about the Irish mob midgets.
Oh yes, the Irish mob midgets here in Boston. You heard about these guys, Troy? We'll talk about them in a few minutes.
What? No, but I really want to.
They're like robbing people and they're midgets, like 60-something homes or something. Something like that. I don't know. It's crazy.
Did you say they're midgets robbing homes?
Yeah, they're midgets and they're Irish mob.
I can tell you, that makes me a little afraid.
Well, they have giant heads too. That's the other scary thing to me. When I saw the photo, I went, my God. They have some strange fucking heads. These guys. Really weird. The Renegade, Joe Compton. I'm gonna pull it up in a minute. Remind me. Renegade, what's up, brother? Having a good time, man.
I just DM'd it to you again, Joe.
Thanks, man. Thanks, Renegade. Please remind me to bring this up in a few minutes once these donations get through, everybody. Also, I want to remind you guys to maybe make sure you subscribe here because I did a Q&A earlier. A lot of people seem to like the Q&A, sort of hangout, whatever I did earlier on the Joe Cronin Show a few hours ago. So I'm going to be bringing that more often here to this channel. So Just be aware of that. And me and Lee are going to record our podcast. A lot of stuff going up on Patreon. And I got to get the twin screen back on because I'm having plosives here. Jared Barron, what's up, man? You weren't subbed, and now he is. What's up, Jared? Also, shout out to Austin Young, if he's listening. Austin Young went from $5 to $10 on the Patreon. Lou D went from $5 a month. And Liz McDaniel went from 5 to 15. And thank you.
Merry Christmas, you pussy.
Oh, my God.
Merry Christmas, you pussy.
Oh,
Merry
no.
Christmas, you pussy.
I puked at Crystal, you fucking Troy. Go fuck Tommy's vacuum, and yes, I'm talking to you, Troy. Tommy will win the belt before you. After your comments, Tommy, get ready for a CKS bomb coming in soon. I got you. Just say Joe makes me harder than Crystal.
Oh my God, I need to pause that and read it because I can't understand it without punctuation. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Fortunately, dude, I don't float that way.
Hey, Tommy.
Sorry.
Oh my God, Tommy Fenton. I'm gonna fuck Tommy Fenton. I'm filling Fenton. I'm fucking filling Fenton's faggoty ass.
Stupid.
I wanna fuck Tommy and his mom.
Does your PC tower have water cooling?
No.
Are you upset that your last name is being used, Tommy?
Why are you sucking on that pen like it's a cock? Oh, yeah, see? I fucking knew it. The $11 donation brought it out. Jeffrey Jordan. What's up, Jeffrey? Thanks for subbing. The $11 donation triggers my orgasm for Tommy. Oh my God, Tommy. Put that fucking cum up your nose and my pen up. Oh, God, I'm going to
do a little basketball dance off the concrete.
I'm going to fuck your mother.
I mean, I'm just so sick of you little meth head devil worshippers. I'll be honest, I'd like to take a big bite out of your face.
God, I love you, Tommy.
By the way, Joe, thanks for the American Dream showing you can still love what you do and you.
Thank you.
Influenced me to do what I love and outwork and more than ever. I'll try to send AA Blue. Space Link, love ya, Joe Eggplant.
Oh man, CKS, thank you for the $10. And thank you for saying that. Who the fuck would ever thought it would be possible, man? But I saw so many video game streamers doing it. I was like, why not bring that to the YouTube world? And that was the idea 4 years ago or whatever, and it worked out. Thank you, CKS show. Without you guys, my show would be dead. And I'd be working 3 jobs somewhere, not here doing these type of things. So, thanks for the donations. And thanks to Drew for sending me that nude pic.
Oh, yeah. About to get it, man. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Hey Joe, if AMC is close to you, get AMC A list. You get to see 3 movies a week in any format, including IMAX, for $20 a month.
Oh shit!
I recommend it.
I don't think I have an AMC near me. I
live down the street from the AMC, but less than 5 minutes away from my house, and I have it, and it's fucking awesome. Yeah, IMAX. So I went and I bought it because I wanted to go see Spider-Verse. I saw Spider-Verse on opening night.
Troy, this guy's name is that movie guy.
It was $19.45. Yeah, I'll pay $20 a month and see up to 3 movies a week. Yeah, it's a great deal.
That's crazy. That's
you
awesome.
See 1-2 movies a month. It's just fucking worth it.
Merry Christmas, you pussy. Merry Christmas, you pussy. Merry Christmas, you pussy.
Not again.
Make sure you make Tommy's mustache white, Joe.
He's not even here.
He's not here, but I'll get him Aru Shinchu. Aru Shinchu! What's up, Aru?
You know what? Why was he upset about his last name getting used? Does he not promote the MTV's Made where they said his last name 7,000 ways from Sunday on his channel?
Yeah, they say his name. We say his name a lot. People say his name.
That's a little different. You don't really make that. That's well, for 2 reasons. 1, you can't change that, and that's still something you would want to promote. And 2, I don't think he'd make that connection. It's still something different.
I mean, I don't know. I feel like that 90% of people out there in the chat would already know his last name one way or another.
Yeah, most people know it. It's listed everywhere.
Tommy, if you don't say it, I won't help you. Will only hurt. AKA say Joe makes me harder than.
Oh,
Crystal
God.
Tommy.
The CKS show. Thank you for the $5.
Like Drew, it's like locking your doors and windows. You know, it's just it prevents some casual damage, but it's not going to do anything against somebody that really wants to fuck you up, of course.
Yeah.
Well, it's no different than me. I mean, I feel like a lot of people out there probably know my last name from what I used to go by before, but, you know, I just don't use it as much anymore. Yeah, I mean, fuck, some people will just say it out in the open.
By the way, we got to give it up for Jabroni Jabber Podcast, who has been the largest donation of the night. I haven't put it up.
Super Chat Party.
Tommy, why do you love Chris Farley?
I mean, Chris Farley's great. I mean, that's number one. But Tommy, yeah, why do you love him?
I'm not in love with him. I mean, I'm just, you know, been watching more of his past content, you know, from when he was alive. You know, just like enjoying his content, and you know I'm not in love with him.
Man, it's so weird because when Tommy Boy came out, I think when was it, 95 or 94? I was like 10 or 9. It's crazy to think. Are you drinking like alcohol? Super chat. Super chat.
No.
Don't know the meme, but I was Sav King.
Oh yeah. What's up, CKS? Yeah, CKS is the Mr. Sav King. Who's texting me right now? Is it Bailey? What's he saying?
Probably reminding you that you owe Tommy a little more cum.
Oh, have you been listening? Oh, I can't fucking... Hold on, let me hang up on the call. He sent me another shit picture, by the way. Hell yeah, baby. You want some of this dick, Bailey? We're live on Throwdown if you want to call up and give me an orgasm. But yeah, let's still do our show tomorrow, man. Still do it. What time you want to do it? Oh, Leah won't come on because she's doing something with the kid.
What a bitch.
I mean, she might come on in a few. Got that wine yet? Oh, the kid woke up. I told her he was going to wake up because she fell asleep earlier. What happened was she fell asleep earlier with the kid. And then he fell asleep. And I came up and I was like, it's 7:30. And you guys are both sleeping? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
you know, Joe, sometimes when I get off work, I kind of take a nap sometimes whenever I can.
No, I mean, I do too. But the point is, like...
You have to manage the kids' sleep patterns.
Yeah, so I was down here. I started my work at like 5. I streamed earlier. People saw my stream, but I was also doing work for like an hour before. I was doing bills and shit too. I was working on all this shit I need to work on. That's why I also appreciate all the donations tonight. I have a lot of bills I fucked up and I'm out of money, so
Yo,
I appreciate all the donations. So I'm like going
through all man, how you doing?
I mean, you fucked up. You bought a house, like better.
Well,
that's the biggest contributor.
Yeah, I mean, I mean, seriously, dude, I am up. It's weird, dude. I fucking all the stuff we had to buy though, like killed me. Like I had to buy so much shit. Like, I mean, I'm not trying. Whatever. I want to move on from that. I'm not trying to fucking complain. I'm a fucking idiot. It's my fault. But here's the thing. I'm working down here, and I noticed it's really quiet upstairs. So when I get done with the stream, I go upstairs. Leah's asleep, which is okay, but the baby's asleep. And now it's 7 o'clock, and I'm like, normally he sleeps from 5 to 6, wakes up, and then goes to bed around 9. But now it's 7 something, so that means he slept from 5 to 7. So now when he wakes up, and then he woke up at 7:30, I'm like, oh no, he's gonna be up. So here he is. He's up right now. Which is, it should happen, you know what I mean? Things like that happen with kids sometimes, and that's just what happens, you know?
I feel obligated to tell you owe Tommy another shot of cum, and we need to talk about Irish.
Merry Christmas, you pussy.
Oh my God, another one.
Merry Christmas.
Oh no, that's 2. The CKS show, he just... Oh my God.
He just wants that jizz.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do, I think you actually own extra one. I'm going to do 3 back to back. How long do you have to be that consistent? How long does each one count for? 10, 15 seconds? How long is each orgasm? 11, should we say 11 seconds each? Is 11 bucks, 11 seconds each. You go 33 seconds all time. 33 seconds.
AMSR, or whatever the fuck they call it. Listen to this, Tommy.
Oh, hate ASR.
Now you know what it's like when I have to watch your TikToks.
What?
What the fuck? Look at what is going on here.
Yeah. Fucking
TikTok
ASMR
and
is so
ASR are
weird.
completely 2 different things, Joe.
Not really. They're both annoying.
No. You can't even hear when people do TikToks. People, you can't even hear when people are doing TikToks. It cuts off their sound.
Dude, I'll tell you this right now. TikToks are 100 times more annoying than these ASMR.
What, doing sound clips and stuff like that?
They're wicked annoying, yeah.
Like, it doesn't work for you.
Look at this. Fuck. This girl makes $10,000 a month on Patreon. $10,000 a month on Patreon.
What really pisses me off about these chicks is they're like, you'll go to their Twitters or their pages or whatever, and it'll say, we're not doing this for anything sexual, blah, blah, bullshit. Why the fuck are you spending 3 hours piling on the makeup and shit? Bullfuck. You know 90% of your viewers are fucking jerking off while they're watching.
Right. Absolutely. Fuck.
Hi.
Absolutely.
Tommy and C. Oh my god. Kill me. Oh my god, Tommy. Tommy, I want you to fucking take me home to that log cabin your dad had built. And I want to put my log inside you. See, CKS says they're worse. Tommy?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Tommy. Tommy, you know what I want to do with you, Tommy? Tommy, I want to put a big fucking wad of my white jism on that mustache. Tommy, look into your camera right now. Look in your camera at me. Look at me. I'm gonna look right at you, okay? Look at me, Tommy. I want you to look at me, okay? You looking? Yeah. All right, watch this. Watch this. I'm gonna do something really funny, Tommy. Watch this. Look in the camera. Ready? Don't take your eyes off me. Look at me.
Yeah.
You got problems, Joe.
I made the mistake of looking myself.
I saw the finger move about half an inch. Now I know where this is going. I don't like it.
I'm just doing an edit, my friend. Oh my god, dude, I just got so lightheaded, dude. I get so fucking lightheaded just now.
Joe turned himself off.
Now he's gonna be like, here, Leah, here, Leah.
What is she, a dog?
I'm joking. It's a joke.
Alright, that was fun.
I just gotta say real quick, when you were playing the ASMR shit, Smokey C in the chat.
Tommy, eat my 2D population for Joe and call me cunning.
CKS, thank you. CKS, thank you very much. What was that, Troy?
Smokey, when you had the ASMR shit on Smokey C, goes, this shit is freaking me out. Fuck, yo. That weird bitch off the screen.
Get that shit off your chin, Joe.
That shit just made me nauseous, Joe. What the fuck? Is she a witch?
Yeah, that was weird. She's like crucifying stuff. Oh, I got this wet. I actually, coincidentally, I have this wet rag on the side over here. It's water. Don't worry, it's just water.
It's yellow.
See, that's how fucked up I am. I literally have a wet rag ready in case I do something fucking weird. I don't have this. I don't have the studio.
Yeah, 'cause having a wet rag ready isn't weird enough.
I don't have the.
Joe, you just did quotation.
You're right. I mean, sometimes I do them when it's weird.
can't help it if I don't wipe well.
Okay. I mean,
yes, you can. Actually, you're the only person that can.
My body. I can't help it if I'm not the norm.
Tommy, I gotta tell you, having shit in your ass is just like forest fires. Only you can prevent them.
Oh my God. Tommy, everything goes back to Chris Farley for you. It's like, it's crazy.
Gotta hit his quota.
Everything.
Super chat.
You're over the quota, Tommy.
TikTok are way worse than ASMR, Tommy.
ADTR, I agree, man. They're so fucking annoying. So fucking annoying, dude.
Like, I've done plenty of TikToks. You can't hear people's voices when you're doing TikTok.
Yeah, but it's even more. Their faces are what's annoying.
The other day I screwed up a TikTok. I was doing the Full House theme song, and you know how they in the Full House they're just like they turn their face and stuff like that. I was trying to do it and I screwed up, and I was trying to take my jacket and be like Jesse and be like, you know, a badass. And what I ended up doing was I throw my jacket back and it hits me in the face, and I'm just like, and I just
tell me you posted that.
Yes, I posted it.
Thank God.
Where's
Is that like for a profile pic on Grindr or something?
Where's your TikTok? I'll play one of yours and people can see how much they like. We'll see if people like it.
Let me. I'll send one. I'll send that exact one to you.
Send it on Facebook. Send them on Facebook.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Okay. Hold on,
I just find them. It's not even you, Tommy. It's not you. I just want you to know it's not just you. I find anybody's TikToks annoying. Well, okay, there are some that are actually pretty cool. But most people, they just annoy the shit out of me. So it's like, you know, you're probably going to annoy me if you send me a TikTok.
That's why I don't send you TikToks, because I know you hate them.
Like, this is really cheesy and gay. Like, I think wait, so after Tommy's TikTok plays, because I'm friends with Mike Bennett on Facebook, Mike Bennett's video just starts playing? Mike, you gotta start adding more people on your Facebook. There's only 12 likes here, Mike. What are you doing? I told you, man, on Facebook, he doesn't have any... He keeps his Facebook private, I think.
That decision to continue down this path of destruction and sadness and
Mike, you gotta just fucking kick down Vince's door and be like, put me on TV, you cunt. Mike, just do it, man. Why does it play...
Yeah, worst case scenario, why you get fired and join the devil, right?
Yeah. Action figures. Is he gonna play Mike Bennett again now?
No, I'm just gonna play an ad. No, I mean,
should do a TikTok.
Bad Joe, no TikTok.
How do I get like more TikToks and shit?
I mean, I post them all to my Instagram, our Facebooks, and stuff like that.
I don't want to watch anymore.
Tommy, you should do a TikTok where you're the girl from The Ring. That way it'll finally make sense when people kill themselves after watching it.
Thanks. You're really kind. Okay, I did a duet with somebody the other day.
What?
You can like, people do a clip, and you can like take the other side and do that voice while the other person's doing it. It's kind of like you record your own session and they record their session, you know?
Yeah.
Can we go talk?
I just find it
talking about Ghostbusters 2016.
Well, aren't we done with that? I mean, did we already speculate on all that? Or we can go back to it. I'm game.
No, I said 2016.
Oh, you want to go bash that again? You want me to bash that again? Hey, you know, there was a talk that, you know, there was going to be a parallel universe in the Ghostbusters movie. You know, because first they came up with the Ghostbusters Go to Hell thing. And then they also came up with, oh, Mike Bennett just announced his YouTube channel. So you know what that means. He's leaving. He's leaving. He's getting his own stuff ready. Hold on a second. Let me yell at him to come promote it. I wrote 69,000.
Yeah, close enough.
It's a lot of thousands.
If you add that and Corrupted channel together, it's more
It's
than
amazing that they have New Day having up, up, down, down, but the moment Zack Ryder wants to have his own YouTube channel, WWE's like, no,
Bye,
no,
Troy.
no,
I
Zack,
found
we
TikTok
can't have
via
you do
Tommy.
Yeah, they made him take away his channel, but then promoted the New Day one. Bye,
Yeah.
Troy. I found TikTok via Tommy. Thanks, Cash Show. He had his bullshit. He had a good show.
It is bullshit, like,
He has,
so,
well, Tommy,
like,
he
this is
you know he has a new show now. Now he has a new show where it's an action figure show.
well, yeah, it's on the WWE Network. It's not his own
Oh.
YouTube channel.
Oh, really? That's a good point. I didn't know that. I thought he
Yeah, I think WWE controls it.
Hey, Tommy, you knew something about wrestling that I didn't know. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, I had followed. I was, I'm a fan of Zack Ryder, and a while back ago, I was subscribed to his YouTube channel. I follow him on Twitter, and I noticed that he was really upset that they took away his YouTube channel. But now they have a new guy on there, and it's like on the New Day, and he has his own YouTube channel. He's playing with other WWE superstars in the back locker room, and I'm like, oh, but a couple years ago, you're just like, no, you can't have a YouTube, Zack Ryder. You know, we're just gonna take that away from you because we're gonna manipulate you, put you underneath our thumb. But we're gonna let our other wrestlers do that in the future. We'll become social media friendly. And I'm like, fuck you, Vince McMahon. Go sit on a dildo.
Yeah. So there's some midget
You
gangsters
screwed
in
over
Boston.
a lot of wrestlers. You left a lot of wrestlers on the bench. You left a lot of wrestlers crippled. You left a lot of wrestlers that just honestly have foiled up like you left a baked potato in the microwave for over an hour. You destroyed a lot of wrestlers. You built a lot of wrestlers, and you fucked over a lot of wrestlers. Oh, they're not relevant anymore. Now it's time to fuck them in the ass.
Go
Because
sit on
that's
a
how we do
dildo.
WWE wrestlers. That's how we do them. We put some people in the Hall of Fame, and we let some wrestlers just die. You know, let them have a heart attack. Let them fade away. China should have been in the Hall of Fame. No, because she took it up the ass. She can't be in the Hall of Fame. No. Fire, Ben.
Well, you remember the Triple H one night, the reason why he broke up with her was because he took China up into the hotel room one night, and he was trying to put it in her ass. And then as Triple H was reaching around to put it in China's ass, he was like, whoa, there's some trash in the way. You know? He found some trash in there. Remember that old joke from my show, 2013?
For a penis.
Listen, yes, trash in the way means like, yeah, there's balls there, a penis there, something like that. Hey, listen, I'm gonna run to pee and open up Aaliyah's wine for her because apparently she needs help with that for some reason, and I gotta pee anyway. Drew, if you can, Google the midget gangster story and let's start talking about that. I'll be listening while I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, I definitely got it here. First of all, one of them looks like a fucking alien. His head is bigger than the rest of his body. Security camera footage shows 3 suspects during a home break-in in which the intruders enter the house through the pet door.
Oh, no.
Authorities also believe the crime organization could be behind 55 other similar break-ins in the region. So if you live in Boston and you have a pet door, I don't know how the guy with the big fucking head got in there, first of all. But,
Oh my god, what? I just tuned in. Literally his head is an upside-down egg.
Yeah, you see that?
He looks like Megamind.
Well,
he looks like Will Ferrell's Megamind. Remember that movie when he had the big blue head? He was like a supervillain. He tried to be a
That's
good
what
guy.
I was trying to think of. I was trying to look up fucking big blue head and it wasn't pulling up on Google.
Well, okay, so there's one that looks like Megamind, there's one that almost looks like normal, and then the third guy, his face is like tiny. The picture I'm looking at, it looks like it was photoshopped. His face is like half the size it should be for the rest of his head. It literally looks like it's zoomed in. His face is 100% normal looking, but then his head is too big.
You know, when Joe
gets
tiny.
how is it possible? It looks like it's Photoshop. I don't believe that's a real picture of that person. His face is just freakishly tiny. It's like it's fucking in the uncanny valley, but he's apparently a real person.
Do you remember the donation that Joe had of John Cena where his face, it was the gift where his face gets really small for his head?
I think so, yeah, like shrinks in.
That's what that reminds me.
That's what I'm saying, yeah. Okay, and whoever was pushing me in the chat, I don't remember. The headline on the page that I'm looking at. Is this, am I up to your report?
Oh, let me read this for a second, Troy. They found a criminal used to their small-sized bodies and used them to break in through chimneys, pet doors, and small open windows.
Ho.
Why, Santa, I didn't realize how small and scrawny you were.
Stick them up! Not that high, I can't reach them. But yeah, the headline I have from this is 3 members of the so-called Irish mob midgets, Boston-based criminal organization. Now I'm gonna have to be on the lookout for fucking, like, little people that... But it's tough, because they all probably look angry, right? Oh, that's fucked up.
But this looks like a great script for a movie. It would have to be a short story, though. But, you know, it'd be...
Ow!
Hey-o!
I bet they really worked on a small budget.
Man. That's, gotta be a tiny audience. I suck at this shit. Although the Irish mob midgets officially describe themselves as a non-profit motorcycle enthusiast group for small people of the Boston area, several high-profile members of the organization have been arrested in the past years on charges of drug trafficking, arson, and aggravated assault. Aggravated assault? How do you get your ass whooped by a midget?
Well, it doesn't mean he's successful. Assault is assault.
Oh, yeah. Take a swing.
Assault, but unsuccessful assault.
I mean, arson, I could see that. Yeah. Drug trafficking.
Alright, so Joe's not back yet. I'll tell you real quick. I googled it. There's bad news and good news. Bad news is not a true story. The Irish mob midgets are not a thing. But there's good news behind each one of those headshots, and it gets even more ridiculous. We'll save this for part where Joe gets back. All I gotta tell you is that one of the midgets is named Obi-Wan Kenobi, allegedly.
Oh,
trying to figure out which one is in your head. But one of those 3, according to the story I'm looking at, the fact-check story, is legally named Obi-Wan Kenobi. So we'll save that one for when Joe comes back in the end. Let's let him think it's real for a while, though. Don't tell him I said it's fake.
All right. The one with the bulging head that looks like he has a fucking alien head that's about to burst. He looks like a fucking celebrity, like Sean William Scott or something like that.
You mean the bottom half?
Yeah. You ignore the head. You just cover that.
Actually, the top half of his head kind of looks like Patrick Stewart.
Well, is it Wee Man and Patrick Stewart's love child? I did not realize Patrick Stewart was into
now that I'm
midgets himself.
Actually, the guy in the far right actually really looks more like the top half of Patrick Stewart's head. He's got like the slight hair on the right side.
Right. I'm thinking. I can't think of the name of the cartoon, but was it a fucking Adult Swim show where it's got a robot and an alien and fucking?
Oh God, how many kids shows could you possibly talk about? It's got a robot and an alien.
Well, no, it's a more adult show. It's a more adult show.
Sorry.
I don't watch all those fucking adult cartoons, but the alien has a head like that.
What does the animation style look like? What is it about? What do they do? Do they have jobs?
I think it's similar to like The Simpsons, maybe the same writers or something like that.
When's it from?
What's that?
When's it from?
Early 2000s. It may still be going on for all I, I'm looking in the chat to see if anyone knows what the hell I'm talking about. Futurama. There you go. Thank you, Chris Lee. Futurama, the fucking alien from that. I think, unless I'm just like totally full retarded.
Sure. Big Futurama fan. I got that just from
Rama. Alien, man, I can't fucking type. Futurama. Yeah, it kind of looks like his head a little bit.
Whose head?
The Futurama alien.
Which alien?
I don't know. I typed in Futurama alien, and the thing that popped up kind of looks like the head. I don't know.
Right,
I don't watch the show.
I gotta figure what pops up when you. I'm a big Futurama fan, so now I'm curious what pops up.
Yo, everyone. Gonna end that there. We gonna hit the hay. Worked all night. Played a couple hours this morning. Bought some more cows, fed a bunch of cows. Gonna finish up on these sunflowers later on. So, other than that, you guys all have a good day, and we'll bring her back here tonight.